You are now watching The Curl Papi.
What's up, YouTube? ¿Qué lo que? My name is Christian Ramos, and I'm the one, the only, the Curl Papi. And I have a new series for you guys that you're about to watch. This is the first one, the Big Bam, and it is called The Male Perspective, Men in Beauty Spaces. So this is going to be an interview style kind of video, and our first guest is one of my favorite and one that a lot of you know. So I hope you guys enjoy this new style of content that I'm going to be putting out on my channel. If you like curly content, which I know you do because you clicked on this video, please consider subscribing. Also, follow me on Instagram at The Curl Papi, because you already know I'll be putting some fleeky pics out here. So, I hope you enjoy. Hey, boo! What's going on?
Nothing much.
How are you?
Listen, I'm like, you better come on. I'm hungry.
Well, thank you for doing this.
Yeah, of course. Didn't you ask me to do this a while ago?
A while ago, yeah. But damn, why you gotta put me on blast for?
No, I was thinking about my God. I thought we had this conversation before.
No, for sure. Okay, so for those who do not know who this gentleman is, this is Jermaine Untitled. And I'm sure everybody knows you because you are that Papi on YouTube, you know? Everybody knows who you are. Everybody knows who you are.
I wouldn't say that. A few people know me.
Well, listen. This is going to be my opportunity to give you your flowers because I don't know if you know this, but one time you tagged me, like when we started getting cool or whatever, right? Because in my head we're friends. Even though we don't really know each other, in my head we're friends, right?
No, definitely.
Because like we communicate all the time on social media or whatever. And you tagged me in a thing for Camille Rose, and that actually led to my first campaign with Camille Rose.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if you remember, but it was like a post that it was like, oh, tag your favorite like male content creators. And you had tagged me.
Oh, yeah.
And literally that's how they reached out to me.
Wow.
Yeah. I never told you that, but no, I did.
That is so cool.
So this is me giving you your flowers. And also like literally from the get-go, when I started doing like content, you showed me mad love. Like from the get. So I appreciate you for that.
Yeah,
and even like now, like I asked her, hey, you want to do an interview? I was like, sure.
Yeah, listen, that's how I was so sure.
Okay.
I like to support people, and I'm very, very big on energy.
No, I love that about you because listen, there's not a lot of genuine people out here.
Yeah, and so I like to put out goodness, for people, and if I could support, then I'll support.
Nice.
You good people, anyways.
Allegedly. Wait till you really get to know me. You'll be like, oh, this motherfucker. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a little interview, and I'm gonna be asking you some questions relating to like your hair journey, your start as a content creator, how you view yourself in the beauty space as a man. So you ready? Let me get my Barbara Walters on. Hold on real quick. You like my lesbian haircut? It's giving Butch Queen.
It gives a little Doris.
Right. No, my ends were choppy. I needed to like cut it.
It was good.
It needed to go.
I like it.
I'm feeling a little like a alien superstar, you know?
I like it. And listen, because when I saw when you posted the thing for the video, I'm like, oh, please tell me he did not go back and cut the undercut.
No. That's really why I cut it, so it could like catch, like, so I can have it even to the undercut, because it had grown so much. I was like, if we're gonna do it, we gotta do it now. Yeah, and let it all grow out even.
Hair was stupid long.
Yeah, I know.
So much growth.
Trauma. I have PTSD right now. Just thinking about it.
But see, now you're gonna have a whole full head.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna front though. With this haircut, styling my hair, even like from day to day, like it's so much easier to like maintain and upkeep. Like I could just refresh and 1, 2, 3, I'm out the door. So it's much easier. It's so much easier to maintain short hair.
It is. And listen, I've noticed, like, why are my products going so fast? It's the hair growth. You don't realize it until it's like your stuff is like going so much faster.
Yeah. But I'm heavy-handed with products, so listen.
And then it takes long. It does take a little bit longer. And I'm like, why is it taking me so much longer?
Even like air dry, because I air dry and it air dries mad quick now. I'll be like, oh, okay, we got this. Let's do it.
That is so funny.
Okay, are you ready to enter the Lion's Dungeon?
Listen, I was born ready.
Okay, so, as you know, as men, we are brought up to think that long hair is for girls and short hair is for boys. And girls can't have short hair, guys can't have long hair, right? When did you decide that you were gonna grow out your hair, and what led you to that decision?
So I have actually grown my hair out one other time.
Yeah?
It was mid-2000s and something, and I was like, I want to have braids at least once in my life. And I grew my hair out just long enough to get.
Were you able to braid it? Yeah, nice.
The girl that did my hair, I used to work at a job. She was like, I can braid it. She kept checking it every day. When it got long enough, she's like, cool, I can braid it. She braided it so tight, I had it in for 2 weeks, and I was like, cool, I'll never do that again. And I didn't. I literally cut my hair off.
Like immediately after?
Immediately after.
You was like, nah, we ain't doing this.
I just want to do it once. The second time around, which is when I started YouTube, I think I just really wanted to grow my hair just to see, what it would do.
Yeah.
And it was just really a journey and an experiment to see, like, really what can I do with my hair, just to change it up, because like you said, I thought that we have to have short hair, and I've had short hair my whole life. So
did any of like your family and friends, did they give you like a hard time when you were growing out your hair? Like were they like giving you looks like, what are you doing? What is this?
It was a lot of especially when you're in that the TWA phase. We got the teeny weeny fro. You can't really do a whole lot. Yeah. And it was like,
That's the worst about growing out your hair, is that awkward phase that you're like, what is this?
You can't brush it.
You look broke, busted, can't be trusted. You can't do nothing.
You can't blow it out into anything.
No, you just gotta live in that hot mess.
Exactly.
Oh. But when you decided to grow out your hair this time, was it like for a specific like intention, or you were just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it?
It was intentional.
Okay.
Like I said, I wanted to see how long I can grow my hair, because on my mom's side, the women in my family, like, they pretty have long hair. Like I think the longest my mom's hair was below her shoulder bone. I had an aunt that had braid and her hair was natural. That hit the lower bottom part of her back.
Okay.
So, I'm like, so people in my family can do a little something with some hair, and I'm like, well, let me see if I can do it. And it just kind of worked with starting my YouTube channel at.
How long have you been doing YouTube for?
3 years this year.
Yes. Nice. So you've been growing out your hair for 3 years?
Yes.
Okay. How long is it right now?
So when I pressed back in November, it was like below my collarbone.
Yes, growth. Yeah, yo, why does hair take so long to grow?
It's down there.
Yes, inches. Let's go, inches. Yeah, your shit is longer than mine right now. I'm gonna call you Inches Papi.
Inches Papi. I like it. It's suggestive. It could mean a lot of things.
Okay, so what were some of the initial struggles for you when you were growing out your hair? Because obviously this is the longest it's ever been, right? Mm-hmm. And you know, we're not taught. Well, I don't know about you. I can't speak for you, but I was never taught as a man, like, oh, this is how you have to, like, take care of your hair. Like, all that attention was always, and information was given to my sister. So what were, like, your initial struggles?
I would say a lot of my initial struggles were, I would say, figuring out technique.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of product experimenting.
Yeah.
I didn't have anyone to tell me what to do, you know, so of course I turned to YouTube, and that was kind of, you know, where I was learning everything, but it was just figuring out what to do and trims and how often should I be trimming my hair. And, you know, you get into YouTube and it's
yeah, listen, there's so much on YouTube that sometimes it's hard for you not to fall into certain like trends and traps, right? Exactly. Where, remember like when everybody was like, oh, silicone is bad, silicone is this, silicone is that, and now it's like if silicone was never the enemy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Like there's so much on YouTube that it's really hard to find creators that actually know what the hell they're talking about, number one. But then number two are like, they're really invested in the content that they're creating because, you know, a lot of people just want clout at the end of the day.
Exactly. And just be on the trend.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was kind of hard. It was kind of that was another struggle. Was then once I kind of got a somewhat understanding of what to do, was then on YouTube finding people that made sense.
Yeah. What were some of the content creators that you like gravitated to? Like when you first was like, okay, this is what we doing. We need to learn how to do our hair because we don't know how to do it.
Very first person was Bianca Renee.
Yes. Oh, I love Bianca Renee.
Love Bianca. And along with her was she used to be oh my gosh, I'm drawing a total blank now because she changed her name. African Beauty, who now has, you know, she now goes by her name, which is Issy May Mideko. So her, Bianca, Issy May, and there was a third person up there. I remember who it was. Was it Will on a Whim? I think it was.
Well, for me, Will on a Whim was like one of the big first creators. I was like, okay, number one, he's a guy. He is like, he has long hair. Like, he has the following. Because honestly, he's like one of the biggest male hair influencers on YouTube. Like, I don't think there's anybody that has more subscribers than him, other than, let's say, like a Brad Mondo, you know? Which, yeah. And Brad Mondo is, listen, we're not even going to get into that. But anyway, problematic. But what made you want to do content creation?
So, for me, content creation actually started off on Instagram.
Okay.
Started off with me switching from my deodorants. That's how it actually started for me. I was like, I'm going to go natural with the products that I use. And so I started using and trying natural deodorants. And I was doing all of my reviews on Instagram.
Okay.
And, you know, people that I was working with were like, oh my gosh, it's so cool that you're doing that. And I was doing all the tests and stuff. And it's like, you should start putting on YouTube and stuff. That's like, okay, well, I can try to figure that out. I'll try a cell phone. I've never done a YouTube video before. And so that's where it started. It actually started with me reviewing natural deodorants on Instagram and switched over to natural products like in my everyday life that I use.
Did it come natural to you like in the beginning? Like were you prepared? Like were you planning it out for a while? Cause like for me, I was like so hesitant for a really long time. Cause I wanted to do YouTube for years, right? And in anything I wanted to do YouTube. Like at first I wanted to do like luxury products, but then I was like, nah, I'm a broke ass bitch, so I don't got money like that. And then I wanted to do sneakers. And then I was like I just always wanted to be in front of a camera, like talking to people. And then, like, I always used to get attention for my curls. And people are like, yo, what do you use? What do you do? How do you do this? How do you do that? And I was like, you know what? Let me just put it on camera, because so many people ask me on the regular, and this is like family and friends, right? And I could just send them somewhere where I could put out that information, as opposed to having to repeat it all the time. Be like, listen, follow me on YouTube. There you go. Because I do that now. I do that now with my coworkers. And be like, oh my God, da da da. Be like, listen, babe, go on YouTube. I'm on the clock, boo. We're going to be here for like an hour if I tell you everything.
Listen.
So like, was it like, were you ready to go onto YouTube? Did you plan it out? Did you just like jump into it?
I definitely planned it out. A part of that, it was weeks. It was weeks of watching stuff on YouTube, because it was, for me, it wasn't necessarily the videos.
Yeah.
But it was more so preparing for the actual stuff that goes with it.
Yeah.
I'll be posting. What should my lighting look like? Oh, that was the other person too that helped me really, really big time with like the production, the backside of it was at the time she was going by Shameless Maya, but now she's just Maya. Her TikTok everything. Like she really taught me lighting and how the camera set up and when you should shoot it, what your background should be. So super informative.
Nice. I saw a lot of videos. You ever heard of Think Media?
No, never heard of it.
So Think Media, they're really big. I think they have like 2 or 3 million subscribers, but they like prepare you how to like start your channel, what lighting to get, what cameras to get, what this, that, and the third. Like they walk you step by step, and they post videos like literally every day, Monday through Friday, on different topics of like what you should do for your channel or how to get it started, you know? So they were really big for me on that part.
I did eventually discover a guy kind of similar. His name is Nick Ninman. When I still follow him to this day, videos like that. One of the people that he had a couple hundred, no, 10,000s when I first started, and like now to just actually watch how big his channel has grown.
Yeah.
Weekly videos like that was like, you know, best place for new YouTubers to start and how to get more followers.
We have a visitor. Look, we have an intruder. She mad nosy, my mom. She want to see what the hell we doing. She mad nosy. All right, bye. Thank you. God bless you. I love you. Sorry about that.
No, so good. I love her.
Okay, so.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. My phone battery.
Nah, you good. Don't even worry about it. I was rushing to charge all my devices. I was like, damn, I gotta make sure I'm ready for this interview, because I didn't have nothing charged. Like literally nothing was charged. I was like, oh God.
And see, I had stuff charged, and then I got like distracted and was on my phone and didn't have it. Charger was sitting right next to me, and just didn't have it on it for no reason. You just never plugged it.
That'd be me though. And I work. Well, I should have never said that. You know where I work at.
I know where you
so
work.
I just have a gazillion chargers just laying around. So back to content creators, because that was the next question that I was gonna ask you. But you kind of answered it a little bit though. But were there any like one major YouTuber or creator that you were like, oh my God, this is who I want to emulate in terms of like my content or like their appeal or their like growth on YouTube?
No, there isn't.
No?
There's one. I just in regular everyday life, just a lot of things that I do, I tend to draw a lot of inspiration from a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
When it came to being conscious of products and cleanliness, that all came from Bianca Renee, because she
no, you're not even lying. You're not even lying.
Stone cold, like no silicones.
Uh-huh.
No phthalates, no none of that. So I got all of that from her when it came to the editing style, because I used clip-ins, a lot of that came from Will on the Whim, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
In my regular day.
No, but your videos are mad funny too, though.
Well, so and that's
I can see a similarity, but your style is so unique and different.
And that was my thing.
Where like if somebody was to be like, oh my god, like they're kind of similar, but Jermaine has his own voice, his own personality.
And that was my thing. Like,
yeah.
And I was like, okay, I want to do that.
Because you can get lost in the crowd.
It cannot be like his. And
yeah.
I love his sense of humor, but our humor is different.
Yeah.
For me, referencing things is an everyday thing. Like in my everyday conversations with people,
yeah.
I always reference stuff, and if you catch the reference, you catch the reference.
Yeah.
I was just talking to a friend the other day. It was like a whole group chat thing, and one person was like, what did they say? They said something about information, and I was like, okay, Mary. And if you know Mary, then you know the 411. Like that's how my type of references work.
Wait, Jermaine, how old are you?
Age older than some people and younger than others.
Wow. Okay.
No, I'm just talking. I'm 41. I'm 41.
Jermaine, you're 41?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yes.
No, you're not.
This year. 41.
How? Okay, listen, when we're done with this damn interview, what you're gonna do is write a list of all the moisturizers, all the creams, everything.
Someone else asked me, they were like, we need a video on your skincare. And I'm like, well, the first thing I will tell you is start with water. I drink a lot of water. And when I don't, my face reacts instantly.
That's crazy how your body, like if you're used to having so much water, your body reacts to it because I was never drinking water until I got sick. And then that's all I could drink because I couldn't have no sugar. I would freaking die. And there's days that like I started drinking like a gallon of water a day, and there'll be days that I wouldn't drink a sufficient amount of water, and I would feel it. I'd be like, yo, oh my god, I feel dehydrated.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So, but what'll happen for me is that I'll start getting whiteheads on my face. Face will start to break out, and I'm like, I have not been drinking as much water as I should be.
I started putting chlorophyll drops in my water. I feel like it's helped with my skin a lot. I feel like it helped a lot with my skin.
What does it do?
Oh, it's like for your skin, for like to eliminate like natural odors from your body. So it's like a deodorant, like a natural deodorant for your body, and then it helps with your like intestines.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you a link on Amazon.
Definitely.
Okay, so what's your opinion of male influence in the beauty space? And do we truly have a voice in the beauty space?
I feel like we have a very, very, very tiny voice, depending on what it is. When it comes to the male influence in the beauty space, if it had anything to do with a beard, you know, the world is yours.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have a beard. But if you have a beard, if you have the full thing growing out, the world is yours. Because, I mean, the upswing in men's beard care, and I mean, you don't even see the skin care. It's all beard care.
Yeah.
Skin care.
Yeah.
That is where I think a lot of men in the beauty space really are making their money. Is from that. I mean, they came out with beard bonnets. Like,
I have never seen a beard bonnet, and if I was to ever see one, I think I would like roll on the floor.
I think it's like 2 or 3 companies that have a beard bonnet. Like, it's that serious.
Listen, you gotta make your money somehow, right?
Exactly, and I think that is the loudest of all of the spaces
Yeah.
that are voices that you really see it, because even though there are men makeup lines, which it's makeup, it still isn't that big of a thing. And even still with hair, even though there are a lot of guys that have natural hair, guys with locks, it still isn't as dominant. It isn't as loud or as impactful as women in the space, because you know that a lot of times the target audience. So it's there, but it's not moving.
99% of my subscribers are women. Yeah?
That's because my content isn't all hair based. It was never all hair based.
Yeah.
Because I've done, actual things that men use, like shaving and shaving creams.
Mm-hmm.
An okay amount of guys on my stuff. about 40% are men.
Yeah, that's a big number. That's a really big number. Nah, I'm exaggerating. 95% are like women. But still, that's 100% right there.
Yeah.
If you round it up, that's 100%. Do you think that brands see us? Do you think like they acknowledge us? Like, because even when you see campaigns, like I don't ever see a lot of like male influencers doing campaigns, at least for hair.
Yeah. I think that there are some select ones that
Yeah.
here and there would be like, hey, we should throw a guy in there.
Yeah.
To me, guys are, when it comes to, so if we're going to talk about natural hair products, to me, especially if they're black-owned companies, to me, guys are equivalent to how, if it's a company that's created by a black woman and her hair is for black women, and it's like, we want, folks with kinky hair or tightly curled hair, guys are like the one curly-haired person that they may throw in there just to give it a little bit of range. But it won't be the regular type of thing that you see.
Yeah.
There are a couple of brands that I've seen that keep a guy, but it's so few that do it.
Would you say that it's harder to be a male content creator?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Personally, I think I make really good content.
No, you do.
I enjoy my own stuff, and I go back and watch it because I enjoy it. Like, I laugh at my own stuff. Like, legit laugh.
And listen, the way that people interact with your content speaks for the quality of your content.
Well, thank you.
Listen, I'm a loyal subscriber.
Oh. I appreciate you. I think that if I was female, I think that easily
You would have took over the world?
Yeah, I think that
you would have had your 100K plaque by now, baby.
Look, easily. Look, it'll be sitting like right back here.
Oh, I already have a spot for mine.
Dude.
I already know where I'm gonna put it.
I love it.
Everything. I'm gonna look at it every night and be like, oh my God, I love you. And polish it.
Listen, let's speak it into existence.
I know, right? Okay, so we are down to the last 3 questions. Okay, what are your go-to products that you absolutely cannot live without, and you need to have it restocked whenever it's about to run out or it ran out? You need to like run to Target, Ulta, wherever to go restock it. And if you don't run to restock it, it's because you have extras of it, because it's that good.
I am.
Because I know you're a product junkie.
I am.
I know you got a collection over there. I'm waiting for you to drop a collection video.
Oh no, wait. I tagged you in the post.
No, you didn't.
I absolutely did. I was like, Curl Papi, that was like a while ago. Curl Papi was like, where your stash at? So here it is. Absolutely.
I don't remember seeing that.
I will have to retag you in it.
Yeah. Retag me.
I remember, I'm like, let me go here, open up these cabinets. I am a huge fan of Agile Beauty.
Yes.
People that watch my videos know that I am a huge fan of Agile Beauty. They have the most reviews. I have a whole separate playlist just for their things because I reviewed them so much. I like the owner, which makes a big difference because you have to like who you're buying from. You have to know who you're buying from. So I like Julian, the owner. But other than that, I know that the products are quality. And I know that they are intentionally made for people that have, curly and kinky hair.
And they're clean.
They're clean.
They're part of the Clean at Sephora.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
They're like,
no, I love. And it's so bad that, because I got a little beauty supply in my room. It's so bad that whenever I have like friends, or even like this one that came in interrupted, or even like when my sister comes down from Atlanta, That's the first thing they gravitate to. And I'm like, why y'all gotta use my expensive stuff? Like, why y'all gotta go to the expensive stuff? Like, why y'all can't go to the low end stuff? Y'all gotta go to the expensive stuff.
Exactly. It's the quality.
Right? It's the quality and also the results.
Exactly. Yeah, they're my absolute favorite. I have recently, and I still have more stuff to discover with them, but I actually really like Niche Beauty. Everything that I have used,
I've never tried it.
So solid.
Yeah? I've never tried it. I tried, for Black Friday, I try to get their like limited edition masks, and they always get sold out right away.
I got 2 of them.
Yeah? I've
two
never ever tried it.
Yeah, Niche Beauty would be my. I like so many different things though.
No, but I say your go-to that needs to be restocked.
So then, if we're just gonna go with a go-to that needs to be restocked, then I'm gonna stick with Adra Beauty. I'll always have to have Adra Beauty.
Okay, nice. Is there a particular one or like the full line?
No, it's the full line.
Okay.
Give me all the things. And because I have been because I color my hair and I plan on keeping it colored for a while.
Yeah.
Incorporating the new line that has the protein in it is also a must. So like they cover everything for me. The only other product that I will say outside of them that I have to keep is the Melanin Hair Care, and it is the multi-use oil. That oil is everything.
Yeah?
And though I don't use a lot of
You know what's the thing? I'm not a fan of oil. Like me and oil, we have a love-hate relationship.
Yes.
Even though there is this one oil that I'm like, yo, okay, like it doesn't feel greasy. It's super lightweight. Cause my hair is really fine. Like it's very thin. So any type of like oil weighs it down, and it just looks, it's not giving. It's not giving what it's supposed to. So oil and me are like, we're enemies. But have you ever heard of this brand called Gisu? They sell it at Sephora.
No, I've never heard of it.
I gotta show you it. It's mad expensive for no reason. And it's like honey infused, but it's not for the faint of heart. It's literally not for the faint of heart. It's really expensive.
I know you be buying like $5,000 creams.
Yeah, and that's why I be broke all the time. And that's why I be broke. Look at me, broke. I'm broke-ing. Because I got good hair product, but I'm broke. Okay, so where are your favorite places to shop for hair products?
Ooh, favorite place? I would have to... I'm going to go between Sephora and Target. Those would be my 2 favorites. Target, number 1, is just fun.
Well, Target has stepped it up.
Yeah, no.
Like, they have stepped up their game a lot.
Target is, especially once they started incorporating the food, Target literally is a one-stop.
And now they have the Ulta Beauty.
And now they have
Target. So it's like, oh, if I want high end, if I want low end, if I want a little mix of both. And they have such a range of products. Like, they even have a couple of Dominican brands there that I'd be like, oh, you only could buy this in the beauty supply. I could buy this at Target now. Target's the it.
Yeah. So Target, and then like I said, Sephora is...
Don't even talk to me about Sephora.
Sephora's, I know you in Sephora.
Don't even talk to me about Sephora.
Sephora is just fun. It's just fun in there.
Yeah. I will say though, as a loyal customer to Sephora, I have had some shady experiences that I'm not gonna say on camera. That I'd be like, oh, you trying me right now. Because I'm a rouge. Don't try me, girl. I'm a rouge. But anyway, how much would you say that you have spent on hair products in your lifetime? Like as someone who is a content creator, someone that's been growing out their hair for 3 years. Like if you could put a dollar amount on the amount of money you spent.
I would say 3 years worth of buying products.
Yeah.
Not just the times that I went to hair shows and.
Now you gotta include all of that in there.
Listen, and there's a hair show coming up too. I think the Turn Out Your Hair show is coming up. I think this weekend or next weekend.
Nice.
I would say maybe a couple thousand, 2, 3, 4.
2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you got money, baby. You got money. It's the wealth and abundance.
3 years worth of stuff. Something like that. But you know what? I would say though, I have a small section of things that I've won on giveaways.
I have never won a giveaway. I be tagging all my friends.
Right. Listen,
I be tagging my cousin, everybody. Everybody and their mother get tagged trying to win these giveaways. You got the juice, Papi. You got the juice.
I've won a decent share of giveaways. I will say that. So that's kind of alleviated some of my costs on spending things. So I'm like, oh wait, I got a box of something somewhere that I ain't even opened yet. So that helped. But yeah.
You just gonna rub it in. I see you out here with your glowy skin. Whatever. Anyway, I'm just bitter. Okay, so I have a bonus question.
Ooh, fun. I'm scared, actually.
Why?
Scared.
No, I would never. Where do you see yourself and your career as a content creator? And do you think there's like a two-parter? Because there's a lot of debate about this last one. Do you think that the natural and curly hair YouTube community is dead?
Funny you bring that up. Because that is actually going to be the theme of my video coming up. And I'm going to throw in 2 cents. My video this week, actually.
Okay. I can't wait to watch.
Yeah,
there has been so many videos popping up talking about the death of the natural hair community, and I'm just like, what's going on? Even Bianca Renee made a video.
She did. I liked her point of view of it. I know people didn't appreciate it. I know a lot of people didn't appreciate her video just because, she has what a lot of people view brand-wise, I feel, the hair that they like to see.
Yeah.
Because of that, I think a lot of people missed the point that she made in the video.
Mm-hmm. But she even mentioned that in the video herself too.
And here's the thing: she always mentions that her hair type and how she's viewed.
Yeah.
Which is what I appreciate about her. Like, she doesn't just blindly act like she doesn't get a certain amount of notice or recognition. Hair type. So I appreciate that. One thing that I do like about Bianca Renee, what kind of draws me to her is her personality. She has this really genuine, positive bubbliness that I also share. So I'm just drawn to that more so than the hair, because I know my hair will never look like hers, and I don't want it to. Yeah. But just her genuineness, her sincerity, and just how she presents, I'm drawn to. But for me, the video is going to be a lot of me balancing what I would normally say and what would be offensive.
Okay.
And
as you always are.
Not being that, because sarcasm.
Okay, and when is it dropping?
This coming Thursday.
Okay.
This coming Thursday. But to kind of touch on it a little bit, no, I don't think that the natural hair community is dead. I think that it's shifting, and I do think that right now it's shifting toward people that are actually in the community to actually add and contribute something to it, as opposed to it being a trend.
Love that. Can't wait to watch, baby.
That will be.
Well, where can people find you?
I'm everywhere. I'm on all of the socials. I'm Jermaine, all natural, AU, natural, NATURAL, no E on the end. So people were having, like, there was a string of people that were like, I was having the Mandela effect. I thought that there was an E on the end of natural. And I'm like, no.
I thought there was two. I ain't gonna lie to you.
There was never an E on the
Yo,
end.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think you're making that shit up because there was an E there. There was an E there.
Listen, it was such a thing that I literally went back to the self-doubt was implanted in me. I went back to old videos and was like, wait, did I have it in there? It was
I swore you did.
It was happening so much that
I swore you did.
No, it was never in there. It was never an E. And even to this day, there have been times where I've typed in Jermaine on natural and the E will show up. And I'm like, why is that happening? But no, I'm everywhere. I am working on being more present on TikTok.
Okay.
But my primary home is Instagram. I love Instagram. But YouTube, I'm on TikTok. I'm on Ish, and I just kind of share things to Twitter. But
All right. Well, Jermaine, thank you so much for letting me give you this little interview. You always be looking out for me. Always be looking out for me. So I really, really appreciate that. And I can't wait for us to do a collab in the future.
yes.
I might fly out to you. You want to get flown out? You want to get flown out? I'm about to do a PPE loan fraud shit. I'm going to fly you out to New York.
Ready. I'm not bringing any products because I know what you got.
Ooh, right? I already know where you go. You're going straight to Ottawa. Alrighty, Jermaine. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me and thinking of me. I love this. This was fun.
Bye, boo. Bye.